What's the deal? You already know what it is. Back at this one, another video to pump out to my young boys, maybe girls, hopefully girls today. So we about to look at this video. We about to react to it. Does feminism include trans women, female feminists versus anti-feminists? Let's see what's going on here. This is a long video, so hopefully we can just blast through this. I want to just hear what they talking about, hear their conversation, and add some feedback and give my POV. But let's get into it.
Education level, the same, all these things in a position and still make as much as a person who identifies as male in this society.
Let's go back.
You know, honoring to
woman, step forward if you agree with the prompt. If you're a woman, you should be a feminist.
I think the concept of anti-feminism is like counterintuitive as a woman. Like everyone should want equality of the sexes, you know? Everyone should want to have the same education level, the same, all these things in a position and still make as much as a person who identifies as male.
In this society, we have to be feminists as women because
A person who identifies as male. I'm gonna just say this off the jump. Men and women are not equals. Just, in case we got some new people that might want to come over here, some new folks that's being introduced to the channel. Don't really know what we talk about over here. We follow biblical principles over here. And yeah, Eve came from Adam's rib. The woman was designed to be a helper to the man. Excuse me. The woman was designed to be a helper to the man, a helpmeet. Above every woman is the man. Above the man is the Messiah. Above the Messiah is the Most High. It's an order to this. It's a structure to this. Men, the masculine energy, the Most High is masculinity. So that's where these feminists is that's why they seem so crazy. They be really seeming low key crazy because they fighting a crazy battle. You trying to go against nature, you trying to go against what it is to try to say, oh, we're all equal. We're not. You gonna forever feel, you can tell they don't believe what they saying. That's where it get crazy. That's where it's insane. They don't believe what they saying. They don't believe that they equal to the man. They know they're not. They know for a fact that they're not. But they off the copium. And they driving they damn selves mad with this damn plight. Let's keep going.
there's certain things going on where our rights are being stripped away, and black women, black trans women are more likely to be murdered and attacked, and that's absolutely a feminist issue, and that's something that everyone should care about. Everyone of any gender expression.
Black women, black trans women are more likely to be attacked. Like, where's the statistics after this? And even still, is it like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? A woman is more likely to be attacked because they're the weaker vessel. So you even acknowledge the fact that they got a crazy plight. I'm telling you, they got a crazy plight. Imagine you want to believe that you're not the weaker vessel, but then biology shows you are. The world constantly enforces it by the things that humanity does when they take advantage of that, and not instead of protecting the women like they supposed to. All of these other things is just constantly enforcing the fact that your plight is something that you're gonna continuously battle. It's never gonna just be men and women side by side, equals, 100% completely equal, same strength. Everyone can play the same sport. It like just equals. We're here amongst each other. It's nah. It's not about to be none of that. That's never gonna happen. That's against nature. There has to be a pecking order. There has to be a pecking order. They trying to go against nature, and that's where you wilding. Because you're a part of nature. So why are you trying to fight the system that you was born into? You can't change. You can't just miraculously change nature. And you're a part of it. You was born into this system that was already going, that was already established. It's gonna run with you. It's gonna run without you.
Men included should be feminists. I think there are different brands of feminism, if you will, that don't represent what I think all of us here feel is the true ideal of what feminism
Absolutely. And I don't think that everyone has to be active as a feminist in the exact same way. Like, not everybody can march, not everybody can protest, not everybody can really be an advocate for feminism.
At the end of the day, it's taking a look at patriarchal systems and seeing the flaws in those systems and how they negatively impact everyone.
And pause on that thought. And the disagreeers step forward.
Define woman. Go, please. One of you.
A person who their internal idea of what they are is a woman.
Terrible definition. Coming from a...
Terrible definition. Horrible definition. What?
Go, please. One of...
Define woman.
Define woman. Go, please. One of you.
A person who their internal idea of what they are is a woman.
Terrible definition. Coming from a lesbian, that destroys the very concept of our sexual orientation. Just saying that it's an idea.
Why?
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 Because you can't be connected and sexually attracted to somebody's brain.
Let's make sure to keep it to the prompt. If you're a woman, you should be a feminist. Why do y'all...
Man, it's a battle of the devils. They going at it.
Okay.
She
I
said,
completely disagree. You know, exactly 2 years ago, if I had done this, I
I
probably
might have
would
to
be a
change the
feminist.
title.
But then I started to look at, and I think the agreeers actually mentioned is, like, what do Black women gain from feminism? Because I remember even during Black Lives Matter, when I led two protests for Black women, and I counted how many white women I saw there, and the ones who were there who were just there to take pictures for social media, and then the Black men also hiding behind us. Everyone, the whole world hides behind Black women. Enough.
Same thing that's happening. Look what's happening.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta go back. Hold on. What is she talking about? What's she talking about?
If I had done this, I probably would be a feminist. But then I started to look at, and I think the agreeers actually mentioned is, like, what do Black women gain from feminism? Because I remember even during Black Lives Matter, when I led two protests for Black women, and I counted how many white women I saw there, and the ones who were there who were just there to take pictures for social media, and then the Black men also hiding behind us. Everyone, the whole world hides behind Black women. Enough.
Same thing that's happening. Look what's happening in Iran. People on the feminist side right now are not speaking up for those Iranian women. I have a friend that is trans woman living in Iran right now. It's miserable. Nobody stands up for that poor girl.
As a woman, I particularly think I'm a humanist. For example, 2 years ago, I was a rigid feminist, and I made a decision to pivot my platform, teach Black women how to sit in our feminine energy, because we've never experienced that. Well, that just sounds like Black feminism to me, teaching women how to do that in the time that we are in now. But we're not learning fast enough. We deserve to rest. We deserve to relax. We deserve to choose if we want to be a traditional wife. I went from law to being a CEO to now I just want to be a housewife. And every time I say that, I get so much hate. Like, women work so hard to get to this point. Why do you want to be a housewife? Because
that's what you
my
want.
choice.
That's That's what you want. That's the whole
choice.
point.
Feminism is all about choice. Exactly. What can I choose? That's the whole point of feminism. It's like, what can I choose? What are you missing in America to claim that you are oppressed as a woman?
Well, we just had our rights to our own uteruses
Hold on.
away.
The right to murder your own baby, though. I mean,
It's
let's
not a
be real.
baby, it's a clump of cells.
I mean, we all are.
I think
It's
so.
not a baby, it's a clump of cells. Man, let me pull this up. No. Oh man. Here it is. Jeremiah. Ooh, solar flare. Is it just Jeremiah 1:1? Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. The Most High knows us before he forms us in the womb. We have an identity. We have a spirit. Everybody want to talk about spirituality. Everybody want to connect with their ancestors. Everybody want to say we're spiritual beings and all of this other type of stuff. But soon as we bring up the abortions, oh, now we clumps of cells. Now we are nothing but flesh. We nothing but y'all see that. Y'all see that. But let's keep going. It's a long video.
Here.
I think everybody's going to agree and disagree.
Yeah,
on
that's a
that,
whole.
but I don't know if that's another topic. That's another topic.
I had a very, very hard time not stepping up to that prompt because my whole life I did consider myself a feminist. Seeing
I told them, hey mom, I spent 8 years on this degree, but I hate it and I really want to change jobs. I'm sorry, I know this sounds crazy.
All right, let's get out of that.
seeing how this modern wave of feminism has now turned into something very different than equal rights. We all want equal rights. Of course, we want equal rights. We want equality as women. Of course.
But how can you have equal rights when you can't define the word woman on the far left?
Alta had a Women's Day recently, and the Women's Day was celebrated by 2 trans women who still had their male parts. I mean, you're pushing women out of womanhood.
I'm sure we're going to have discussions about whether or not a trans woman is a woman, but I actually want to go back to how
You're pushing women out of womanhood is exactly what
feel
they're doing.
that our ideal of feminism is probably not the way that you four think of feminism. I'm willing to
And
bet.
I agree with that. I think that's why people like me stepped away from that.
It's
not because we're not.
it's confusion. You just said it's confusion. Nobody is on the same page. Our definition of feminism, I think it's gonna be something different from your definition of what you think feminism is, which means it's all bullshit. Cause it's not. Y'all ain't even cemented a damn foundation to have a. It's a spectrum on everything, but to the point where y'all having it's divided y'all to this point where y'all having these debates, and some people over there are saying they are feminists, they was finna be feminists, and you got a whole pool of actual quote unquote feminists on your side. It's a bunch of Spider-Mans pointing at each other. And if it get to that point, then we know it's some bullshit, because y'all don't even know what y'all doing. Y'all don't know who y'all is. The whole thing. Hold on, let's keep going. They're gonna probably end up saying themselves.
Women empowered, or believe in women empowerment.
It's because we are women empowered.
It's because we believe women empowerment means something different than what you guys believe in.
And what I'm seeing now. Pause there. We're going to reset. Next prompt. There's no wrong reason to get an abortion.
if you were making a health decision between you.
Now we seeing now look. Pay attention to the characters that's moving around when we see in the moral compasses of some of these folks already. So just pay attention to who moving at certain questions.
And a medical professional that is the right decision for you, your body, your future. It is always the right decision.
I would never stand between anyone with a uterus from making a decision about their body.
No, yeah, they're like, you can do it. You can have this health. You can have this health care if you are a victim of incest or a victim of rape. It's like you should be able to have access to that. What if you want it? You know, it's the same as going into the doctor and getting a routine check. If there's something for your,
They don't believe this. It's so crazy to me. Am I the only one that can? I need to know. I really need to know if anybody else can just feel that they don't believe this. They don't. But look them in their eyes when they talk about this. They don't believe what they saying. That's why when I get on here, I be telling y'all, take it with a grain of salt, because they could be actors, or that could just be the fact that they know that they saying some bullshit. They know it's wrong. Humans, bro, people are just lost. These folks are lost. They just lost. They sound lost when they talk. They sound lost. They carry themselves like they just lost. And that's crazy that we at the point where we can identify these things. Like they just lost. They don't believe what they saying. There's no kind of confidence. There's no kind of backbone in nothing they saying. Let's keep going.
you can have this health care if you are a victim of incest or a victim of rape. It's like you should be able to have access to that. What if you want it? You know, it's the same as going into the doctor and getting a routine check. If there's something for your body,
If
that you
you
think
want
will,
it.
you know, not just benefit you, but help you live and also help you sustain an actual good life for your child, then that's what you need to do.
And
yeah.
financial is a huge thing too.
It is a huge thing.
It's an extremely huge financial responsibility to have a kid, and some people just don't have that means.
I
Don't
agree and disagree.
be fucking. Then, if you don't have the means, this is just, folks, I should have put a disclaimer out. Don't expect any accountability to appear in this here circle. That word does not exist here. So you be ready to hear all of the everything that removes the personal from the perspective. Everything that removes the okay, I did something wrong that led to this point. We removing all of that. It's just gonna be, oh, miraculously I'm pregnant. Oh, miraculously I don't have the money to do it. Oh, miraculously I have to get the operation. Miraculously I got all these bodies so I can't find a husband. Miraculously. Let me stop trying to say that damn word.
I'm definitely pro-choice. I'm probably the only anti-feminist that's pro-choice.
Being pro-choice, pro-abortion is
I'm definitely pro-choice. I'm probably the only anti-feminist. You're probably the only anti-feminist that's also a lesbo.
common. It's like 78% of Americans.
Okay, so yeah.
There's actually many people who are in your category.
Yeah, to me, it makes sense in certain circumstances. I don't think people should be using abortion as a form of birth control. I think, to me, abortion's, believe it or not even the issue we need to be talking about right now. I feel like we need to be talking about how to properly educate people, no matter what their status is, no matter what their sexual orientation, whatever. And we need to go from there.
What? Educate people on what? People they just be talking. I guess you probably saying educate them on being safer and avoid, But she talking about we need to educate people, and then just. Man.
Well, I think I have a very interesting perspective on this because my mother opened the first Planned Parenthood in our state, and she is very pro-abortion outwardly, but inwardly in our home, we weren't allowed to do it. And so growing up at that dichotomy.
Y'all hear that? She opening up Planned Parenthoods. If that ain't the damn, she opening up Planned Parenthoods. The first one in the state. outwardly she's pro come get these abortions, if that's not the damn devil, I don't know what is. But your kids can't get abortions. You against abortions to your family. Oh man. So you want your people to slaughter their babies, but you want your bloodline to keep going. Y'all can't do it. Y'all can't. Your kids can't get abortions. That's crazy. Oh, she should have kept that in the vault. Really, don't keep it in the vault, because you gotta expose them damn devils, even if it's your mama. Shit, she damn
Really, I think messed me up a lot because I was like, okay, which one is the truth?
There
lukewarm. That's some
reasons to get
lukewarm, man. If that ain't lukewarm, I don't know how lukewarm. That's so dang on lukewarm. The Most High say He'll spit you out if you lukewarm. You neither hot. You neither hot or cold. He said He'll spit you out if you lukewarm. You neither hot nor cold. You never picked the side. You in between. You gonna get spat out. You ain't even standing on nothing. Let's keep going.
abortion. A wrong reason to get an abortion is if you are going through your pregnancy and all of a sudden you change your mind. If you are irresponsible and all of a sudden finding yourself scared of motherhood.
When people say that that women are getting abortions,
And that's 9 times out of 10, that's the reason. We want to talk about, oh, I don't have the daddy, I don't have the money, I don't have this, I don't have that, da, 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 da. All of this uncertainty. Let's just put that under the umbrella of you're scared of motherhood. That's all it is. You're scared and now you want to terminate. But you wasn't scared when you was getting bust down.
they just don't want to be pregnant anymore. They're not actually understanding the way that an abortion works. Most of the time they're talking about late term abortions. And what a lot of people don't realize is when you have that kind of abortion, you have to give birth to the fetus. There's no going back. You're literally giving birth to a body. It's never just a, whoop, I don't feel like being pregnant anymore. Guess these last 8 months I just wasted everything. No one's doing that.
Nobody thinks that. I hope nobody nobody thinks that's the case. I don't think.
Children is the most blessed gift. And I speak as someone who, when I found out that I was expecting for the first time, I kid you not, I was terrified.
But you were prepared.
No, I was not.
You ain't never gonna be prepared. See, this is the mind of these people. What the hell? How do you even? Why would you even think that there's no such thing as being prepared to have a child?
Necessarily prepared. I was not prepared, and I was very much caught off guard, and I was terrified.
Hold on, let me
because
actually. Let me pull this up too. Hold on, where that one at? Gonna do this on. I'm pretty sure it's not saved. Let me see. However, she and all women will be saved through the birth of the child. In Genesis, I will greatly increase your hand. Oh no, I don't think I can find it. Mother saved in childbearing. It might be Timothy. It might be 1 Timothy. Ooh, my eyes. She shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. I don't think it's Timothy, but there is scripture. It might be Timothy, but there is scripture that talk about, well, we can see it right here. Still, how women are saved through childbearing, or like, I don't think it's saved though, but it might be though. It might be, but basically they level up. I'm gonna just to paraphrase. They level up a lot off childbearing. It changes them. So a lot of these women out here blocking their own blessings. A lot of women out here is blocking they dang on they Super Saiyan power up, they Zenkai boost. They blocking all of that by trying to avoid bearing a child, but they don't know what the how the Most High blesses you after that, the pain you go through, all of that type of stuff. You become new when you give birth. You fulfill like that's like life. That's like a life. That's your life mission complete. You multiplied. You've given fruit. You being fruitful. The first commandment, you fulfilled it. You fruitful. So a lot of these women is really shooting themselves in the foot with this mindset. Let's keep going. And she trying to let them know, hey, when you bear children, I'm telling you, y'all don't know.
An incredible career happening for me. On the upswing. Let me finish. I had such a dramatic, fearful reaction to becoming a mother because of what our society has been telling me throughout my adolescence and my early 20s, is that once you become a mother, it's all over and it ends. And that is a very, very deeply rooted problem in our society that I do think we need to address.
That sentiment is the patriarchy.
You trying to address an anti-life society. That's where we at with it. Society is anti-life. That's the root of all of it. Society is Satan is doing his big one right now. So that's what you're really seeing.
In action, though.
What is the patriarchy?
What isn't the patriarchy? I feel like that's the better question.
It's a systemic ideal that favors.
My thing is like, how is this chick dressed as a dude? She's not exuding any feminine energy at all. But she's the lead feminist here? What's going on here? What the hell? Wrap this up.
Ideal that favors masculinity, men,
Male power, male dominance.
the traditional idea of what a man is.
The patriarchy is a system that oppresses not just women, but everyone.
It's not patriarchy because the people who scared me so much were the women mom
Just
bloggers.
because it's coming from a woman.
Coming from women does not mean
But
that
these
it's
were
not
the
from
no.
patriarchy.
These were the women, and I speak with really strong conviction about this. The women who are publicly outward speaking to other women through blogs, through social media, talking about my life is so hard because of my kids. Oh, my kids are jerks. Oh, life is this. I have no money. Those messages are very, very pervasive, and they're very dangerous, and they're toxic
But
to
there are
women.
also real parts of motherhood. We just discussed how motherhood.
How many of you are mothers here?
I am not a mother, but
Okay, I am a mother of 12 years. And I know all of the very, very hard parts of motherhood. And I just wish, as someone who has actually, as the only person here who has gone through this motherhood experience, I, from the bottom of my heart, wish that the positive aspects of motherhood supersede all of the hard stuff.
Let's get back on prompt again. There's no wrong reason to get an abortion.
I
Isabella,
wanna-
I want to hear from Isabella.
There's been so many points I want to talk about.
Talk about Candace, maybe. Candace
So
wants to
we
talk about-
so
Just let her talk.
Sorry. So my parents actually had me when
we
they were
got
19.
a panel of feminists and one mother. This is a joke.
And thank God they didn't abort me. They were not ready. They were in a terrible situation. And having me at 19 made them grow up and mature and become adults and not continue being on a bad path. So I'm thankful for that. And a lot of, something that you said it's society's, I think it was about society's pushing this idea, like demonizing motherhood, and you said that's part of the patriarchy. Well, I would ask you this, don't you think men benefit from women getting abortions because they no longer have to deal with it? They can just sleep around, and if, God forbid, a woman gets pregnant, oh, she wants to abort it. Cool, now I'm off the hook.
What is the patriarchy?
I don't even know what that men oppress us and
that everything that goes wrong, that men are to blame. And I don't think that's a healthy way of being.
Very happy to live under this so-called patriarchy.
Yes, that's crazy. So they acknowledge that men run the world and rule everything. Well, the Most High rules everything, but they understand here on earth, the tangible the men, yeah, you're under the patriarchy, baby. Yeah. No, but for real, y'all, bruh, come on now. It is what it is. Y'all came from us. We were here first. If we were here first, yes, everything is because of us. Because if you go through the dawn, if you go all the way back to the beginning of man, we were here first. So everything everything under the sun is a result of us. Because we're supposed to be the head. We're supposed to be the lead. We're supposed to be the ones operating all of this shit. We are the ones operating all of this shit. We just haven't been doing a good job of doing that. And these women understand it. That's crazy that they completely understand that that's what they see. Oh, look at the subtitle. She about to cook. She about to cook.
I don't think that's a healthy way of being.
Very happy to live under this so-called
It's already there. It's you have no choice, sweetie. You ain't got no choice. You're here now. You here. It's over with.
This word patriarchy, it does not make any sense to me. Women are not oppressed in America.
Patriarchal society doesn't bother me. Like Marilyn Monroe says, as long as I can be all of a woman in it, I am not bothered.
The feminist movement is inherently racist.
That's
The feminist
crazy.
movement does not benefit POC in any shape or form. It especially does not benefit Black women. And the darker your skin is, the more you are used. I call us Black women as the bullets for the feminist movement.
If we're talking historically, if we're talking how feminist movements started,
I don't understand this take of she's saying Black women are the bullets and everybody's standing behind them and all this type of stuff. Me personally, when I think of feminists or I see feminists getting attacked, this archetype right here is the one I see taking most of the bullets of this movement. Personally, that's what I see. But let's keep going.
was an exclusionary movement.
Absolutely.
If we go back to the suffragettes or even further, Black women were not allowed to join in that effort because they really weren't fighting for Black women.
Until we were used as bullets.
Right.
If we're not being used, we can't be part of the movement.
They did use Black women. They used Black women's efforts because most of the most achievements that feminism, you're right, like most of the achievements of feminism have been done by Black women, and white women have stepped in and taken the credit
Absolutely.
for like people who do identify as feminists, especially those of us who are white. I think the most.
So then now you seeing y'all can't even, man. See, our people the salt of the earth. We run this shit. She just literally said we couldn't get nothing done inside of our movement. Y'all couldn't get nothing done in y'all movement. Damn.
Important thing for us to do is to sit down, shut up, and listen to Black women.
It's to sit and shut up and listen to Black women. Oh my goodness. Well, at least they know. So it sounds like you need to be listening right now.
As a black woman who identifies as a feminist, my work centers black women. So to say that, of course, like, white women were able to vote before black women. Like, the feminist movement was inherently racist, but how I live my life and the way that the community that I've built around myself of black feminists, we see.
But why label it feminism?
Well, you can label it whatever you want, but
helping other black women.
I affirm you, and I see that the
think that's
semantics makes you uncomfortable because feminism was racist, but
It is still racist.
but you're not racist. So if you are not racist and you have issues that you want to be working towards for black women, that doesn't mean that you're inherently being racist or helping white women. I think feminism exists on a spectrum.
We're talking about
That sounds like the spirit of these damn holidays, where our people like to sit up there and jump on top of something that already got some demonic roots, and then try to cover up the demonic roots and be like, well, we're doing it for this, and this reason. We're not doing it for that. How you just gonna jump on a damn demonic ass holiday, change and celebrate it for your own reasonings, as if energy and as if energy isn't real, as if you're not feeding a system, feeding a narrative. You still under the backings of that holiday. You're still under the influence of that thing or that idea. Let's keep going.
Talking about terms, they evolve and they change. Ideologies change.
Right.
And I think that feminism is evolving and changing. And I think it's because of the work of people like you. And so that's why I can confidently say
it's evolving. It's not evolving. I think it's devolving. I think third wave feminism, I mean, by all accounts, I see, again, have a very powerful black mother.
Right. The shit not evolving. Y'all letting niggas do it now. Y'all letting grown, hairy ass men be feminists. It's not evolving. What? All of this shit gonna crash and burn. All of this whole system, all of this stuff gonna burn. Ain't none of this stuff gonna last. This stuff is goofy.
And I would never forget this as she's battling cancer, and I'm holding her hand in bed, and she's married to my dad, who's a very passive man. He's a professor, but very passive, and let her took the front. She waited for my dad to leave the room and said, maybe you can find a man to take care of you.
All right, let me just see.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on. Let me go to this.
all that men do for society. I've got a lot to say about this. Feminists just demonize men. They hate men. All men are trash. They say they hate men while simultaneously trying to become men. They hate them for having power and the patriarchy, so they're trying to overtake.
Hello. A
lot of women will talk about rape culture, but guess what? Guess who's going to protect you from bad people? A man. Women are nurturers. We need men.
It's as simple as that. It's a God-given right for men to exist the way they were assigned to exist. We need men. It's very simple. We need men to procreate. We need men to provide. We need men to produce. We need men to go to war and die. We need men. It's so bad now that they're so scared of us. They're terrified all the time. I go on dates with men. They're like, am I allowed to open the door? Can I not open the door? Can I touch it? Can I pull the chair out? What can I do? And they're shaking. They're sweating. And you're just like, be yourself. It's okay. They're so afraid of doing anything wrong. So much so they're now the most lonely demographic in the world, right? Like the straight white men. I heard.
See, nah. See, me personally, I'ma hold that damn door regardless. I wish one of these, I wish a rich would try to sit up there and cut up on me for holding the damn door. What you gonna do? Fight me about it? You wanna be a man, you gonna fight me? You gonna fight me over the door? You gonna try to fight me over the door? You gonna fight me for holding the door? No, you ain't gonna fight me for holding the door. You just gonna be mad and you gonna get that door held for you. Now get on inside this damn store, lady. I ain't with none of that. I ain't trying to hear none of that. your ass in this damn store. What you talking about? Sit down somewhere. You talking about don't hold the door for me, cuz. Like, get your ass in, man. Man. Stop playing with me.
Lonely because they just creating incels. They don't want to leave their apartment or their house.
She be sounding like she about to cry.
I'm not on board with this trend, especially happening in schools right now. There is a trend where they are raising up the girls. Girl power, girl boss, girl this, run like a girl in the best way possible.
Vomit.
That's now it's dangerous. It is dangerous because yes, we want to uplift our women. That's the right thing to do so that men and women do maintain equality. But at the same time, by raising the girls, we are forgetting about our boys.
Yeah, they want to solve inequality by enforcing more inequality. And if women were equal to men, then why do the girls need to be raised up so much? Why? The only men that feminists like are...
She cooking!
Yeah, they want to solve inequality by enforcing more inequality. And if women were equal to men, then why do the girls need to be raised up so much?
Oh, my God. Like I told y'all, it's a delusion. It's a delusion. I feel bad for them. They gonna go insane. Because they trying to sit up there and dethrone and overturn the patriarchy, but the patriarchy is nature, sweetie. You wildin'. You really out here wildin'. You bugging, sis. You bugging out here. You bugging. You think you about to overthrow nature? You bugging. You bugging. You's bugging out. Oh, we having fun tonight. It's a snowstorm out here, y'all. So we over here chilling, bro. We having fun tonight. Let's go.
Why? The only men that feminists like are men dressing as women and dominating their sports and just really reversing what the other waves of feminism fought to do. Have fun with men beating you in your sports, women, because guess what? You're not going to beat them. Have fun. I've never even felt...
You're not going to beat them. Have fun. Have fun, because you're not going to beat them. You're not.
Unequal. So I don't even know what the problem is. I feel like a lot of people just want to have a reason to be upset and outraged. I also just don't identify with all these identity politics groups. I think they're being pit against each other, separating all these different people by race, class, gender, everything, sexual orientation, and I look at people as individuals.
All right, on that note, let's have the disagreement.
Somebody get that woman a damn child. Nah, stop playing. And where my clap go? That's a wife right there. Good little Gentile wife. Somebody, one of y'all go handle that. One of y'all go handle that. Come on now, stop playing with her.
Definitely not appreciating men and pointing out the inequities that have been systemically put in place to favor men, especially white men, white straight men. There's a difference between
especially white men, white straight men. Especially white straight men. White straight men are going crazy. They're doing all these weird things and they're interrupting my special time watching Orange is the New Black. That's how it sounds. I mean, that's all I hear.
men and pointing out that there are inequities.
I want to talk about this concept of protection. We're talking about good men who are protectors. Who are they protecting us from?
Bad men.
Bad men, exactly.
Yeah. Or bad women. Bad anybody. I could drive a car and...
It was a rhetorical... I guess
No, I understand the point you were trying to make. That's why...
It was a rhetorical... Bitch, you just sat up there and waited for them to answer that shit. I'm sorry. Hold on, I gotta go back, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Protecting us from.
Bad men.
Bad men.
Hold on.
Good men who are protectors. Who are they protecting us from?
Bad men.
Stop playing, bro. Stop playing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or bad women. Bad anybody.
I could drive a car and...
It was a rhetorical. I guess.
No, I understand the point you were trying to make. That's why I said what you wanted me to say.
Finish. So then who benefits from men's bad behavior? Good men as well, right? They get to be positioned as the...
What? No, we didn't. What? She's trying it. Hold on.
men's bad behavior. Good men as well, right? They get to be positioned as the good guys.
Good apples.
They're the good apples. And that is predicated on the bad behavior of men.
No, they benefit from being a good person and protecting women. Who cares?
Right.
We should not be praising people based off...
So you gonna be mad at this nigga for being good while everybody being bad? She basically just said, well, good people benefit because they get to be called good for being good.
them to bad people.
But I don't benefit from being a good girl. I don't get
you're a good feminist, right? I'm sure people
You don't
love what
benefit.
say
Yes, you
feminists,
do.
other feminists.
You dumb. Oh my God. What's she
A good
talking about?
girl.
What's she
I don't
talking about, y'all?
Right? I'm
Are y'all
sure
seeing
people
this?
like what you have to say as a feminist. Other feminists agree with it and are like, yes, go girl
There are
boss. They
good
do.
people on earth and bad people on earth. We're always going to have that. That would never change. It's in every animal kingdom. So we need the good man to protect us from the bad man.
To go off of what you said, because you said
She's
when
so damn
women are
stupid.
sexually assaulted, they turn to another man to protect them. I work as a sexual assault and domestic violence counselor. I work with rape victims every single day. They don't turn to men to protect them. They don't.
I didn't say they turn to them. I was saying
No,
like they potentially can, if you're walking home alone at night and
I
you're
don't turn
afraid.
to another man. I don't. I turn to other women.
Yeah, I appreciate men that.
What? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. So you turn to other women. So wait. She missed the whole point, bro. She missed the whole point. So what? So wait, bro. What?
Night. And
I
you're
don't turn
afraid.
to another man. I don't. I turn to other women.
Yeah, I appreciate men that I love a man that knows his place. Build the house. Yeah. Repair that. Because I'm a goddess. Like, if you need to hold your weight in the relationship. Like, I appreciate men. I love men. Like, you know, just like you said, you know, you have a husband, you want to cook for your husband, you make sure that he's good. Men have roles in society as well. Feminist is anything you want it to be. As a woman, I am promiscuous because I'm a feminist, but you can also be conservative because I'm a feminist. Modern day feminism is about you and what you make it and not what someone 60 years ago said it was. But I don't praise men because they aren't raping. Like, you know,
I agree with everything you just said.
You're agreeing with
okay,
us.
I agree with you fully.
The same exact thing. Like,
yeah,
that's
but I
actually the
disagree with the
movement.
prompt because I do appreciate men. I don't think that feminists don't appreciate men. I think that's not true.
Like, the person who taught me to be the feminist that I am was my father. Yeah. My father did not raise me to believe that I was less than because I was a woman. He raised me to understand that I am societally disadvantaged, but he told me that I was going to rise above that.
My house.
Societally disadvantaged. Shit. Yo, it's a bad time to be a feminist, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. And what do they call this? The age of Aquarius, and all of this that's going on with women get to do all, bro. Women get to get off right now, bro. It's a good time, yo. You trying to cling on to being oppressed as a woman in 2023? You need your clown wig, your face paint, and your nose for sure. Cause how on earth do you believe that you're being oppressed right now, and society is like just forcing you down, stay down. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. Nah, it's 2023. Have you seen how much? Have you? What? I ain't trying to be on no fresh and fit stuff, but come on now. I ain't gonna say no 30-40 now. I ain't gonna say 30-40% like my boy Fresh. But you can make some shape for right in this period of time. It's gonna be at the exchange of, your soul. But if that's something that you no, let me stop. But no, trying to cling on to being oppressed in 2023 is crazy. I'm actually about to get off of this though, because I'm having an overload right now. I might come back into this for a part 2. This video already stupid long. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. That's the video for today. Love y'all. Take care. Stay safe. I'm on y'all. Actually, make sure y'all hit the bell so we do all of this live. So yeah, since we do all of this live.